3 games, 3 wins, 12 goals scored and none conceded. Yes, fair enough, Germany were playing Liechtenstein, Armenia and Iceland, hardly luminaries of the international game, but it still represented liftoff for Hansi Flick. The man tasked with revitalizing Die Mannschaft following their chastening Euro 2020 last 16 exit to England couldn't have asked for more in September's trio of World Cup qualifiers. More fundamentally, Flick is breathing new life into a Germany team that had become stale, uninspiring and often dysfunctional after 15 years of Joachim Löw. Flick was Löw's assistant between 2006 and 2014, helping them reach the pinnacle of World Cup glory, before becoming the German Football Association's sporting director for 3 years. Someone so immersed in the fabric of the national side should have a fair idea of what needed to change, and changes appear to have been enacted quickly. Further progress should be achieved this week when Germany host Romania tonight and then travel to North Macedonia in a qualifying group they top at the moment by 4 points. Back in March, Germany were stunned at home by Minnows North Macedonia and the result only fueled fears Euro 2020 might have to be written off as a loss. Those fears turned into reality as they progressed unconvincingly through their group despite home advantage in all 3 games before crashing out at Wembley. But the transition from Löw to Flick has come with a light switch moment in terms of optimism. The former Bayern Munich coach is already talking up their chances at next year's World Cup. In November 2019, when he replaced the sacked Niko Kovac, nobody would have thought that Bayern Munich would win the Champions League in 2020, Flick reminded everyone this week. Flick has tried to take a more holistic approach since officially taking up the reins at the start of August. He views personal relationships with club managers as the key, even when there aren't any players from that particular club in the German squad. To that end, Flick has discussed with Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel how to get the best out of striker Timo Werner. He regularly checks in with Pep Guardiola at Manchester City and Mauricio Pochettino at PSG. He has also encouraged contributions and suggestions from all 18 Bundesliga coaches on how to improve Germany's play. That's despite the latest squad featuring players drawn from just 7 of Germany's top-flight sides. The likes of Bochum, Greuther Fürth and Arminia Bielefeld won't receive many player call-ups, but that doesn't invalidate their ideas. Frank Kramer, the Bielefeld manager, described his chat with Flick as brutally open and said he was encouraged to make suggestions as part of almost a patriotic national effort for the team. "It is so important to me, we mustn't point at each other, we have to talk to each other, the clubs, the DFB and vice versa," Flick told Kicker magazine. There have been tactical alterations, too. Löw set Germany up in either a 4-3-3 or a 3-4-2-1 formation, but Flick has played a balanced 4-2-3-1 in his 3 games so far. Flick used that system all the time at Bayern and believes it will offer greater incision going forward rather than laborious passing for the sake of passing. There was certainly more ruthlessness about the team last month, with Serge Gnabry, Werner and Leroy Sané profiting in particular. In terms of squad selection, it looks like evolution rather than revolution. Germany retains a strong Bayern Munich core from Manuel Neuer in goal through Niklas Süle at the back, Leon Goretzka and Thomas Müller in midfield to Gnabry and Sané on then flanks. Flick selected 8 players from his former club in the latest squad of 23, but nobody is crying favoritism. After all, Löw picked 8 Bayern players back in the summer. But there is also a clear effort to bring through emerging talents with one eye on next year's World Cup. 19-year-old Karim Adeyemi, in amazing form for Red Bull Salzburg in Austria, scored his first goal for Germany against Armenia on debut last month. Freiburg defender Nico Schlotterbeck, 21, is included again, and Bayern's Jamal Musiala, only 18, very much looks set to be Germany's next big star after he was prized away from England's youth teams. Löw tried unsuccessfully to discard Müller and Mats Hummels in 2019 before eventually realizing the error of his ways. It appears Flick wishes to draw both on the wisdom of old heads and the fearlessness of youth in his side, which isn't a bad idea with the next tournament only a year away. It would be unwise to get too carried away. Flick's Germany haven't yet been tested. Romania are probably their strongest opponents in Group J, yet are ranked only 42nd in the world. Germany will breeze to Qatar from here, and that's where the real test will begin. But with Flick now in charge, they appear to be in safe hands.